GF Satin Finishing Wax is a unique blend of 3 waxes that gives wood a hand-rub look. It is so versatile it can be used as a polish for added protection, to buff a finish to a glossy sheen, to rejuvenate a tired finish or remove scratches, or as a standalone finish over raw wood. Here's an example of a high gloss finish buffed with Satin Finishing Wax. Satin Finishing Wax comes in 8-ounce bottles with an easy pour top. I'm going to show you 2 ways to apply it. The first one is going to be a wet sanding demo. I'm just going to take a little bit on a clean cloth. You can see it's not real thick, it's just a nice cream consistency. I'm just going to rub it into the wood. And just work it into the wood with the cloth. It's going to impart a little bit of color, which is what you want, but not as much as a stain or an oil. I just love this character grade oak. But then I'm going to come back with a sanding pad, and I'm just going to break the pad a little bit so it doesn't scratch my wood. And just do a light wet sand process here. What this does is it dries the wax deep into the wood and also produces a smoother finish when you're done. I'm going to come back with a clean, dry cloth and buff it out. Now, I'm going to let this sit for about 30 minutes. See, it's nice and smooth. I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes and then come back and hit it again with a cloth and buff it up to a nice satin sheen. Now I'm going to take this walnut piece and I'm going to apply it just with a clean cloth and just do a wipe on, wipe off method. Okay? And again, it doesn't take a lot of wax, so you can see just a dollop. Now this wood was sanded to about 120, 150 grit. I don't want to over sand it because I want that wax to get into the wood. And this is a piece of walnut, actually, King George's walnut. And you can see that it does soak in, so it doesn't necessarily stay up on the surface, but the rubbing process here. Now, I'm going to take my clean cloth and just buff it. Now this is suitable for just something decorative or something like a piece that you just want to have a little bit of protection on without putting a finish on top. There. I think that's pretty. Now I'm going to let this dry for 15 to 30 minutes and then I'll come back and do a final buff with a clean cotton cloth. You can see the hallmark feature of the wax is ease of application. If you're in search of a perfect standalone wax finish, whether it's an aged European look or a modern glossy finish, choose General Finishes Satin Wax. General Finishes is dedicated to using the highest quality ingredients in all our products, while testing and advancing our water-based finishes with leading-edge technology. Learn more about Satin Finishing Wax at generalfinishes.com/satinwax. General Finishes. We make tomorrow's finishes today.